Word of mouth is the best way to find new clients, but if you don't have an army of previous clients singing your praises and sharing your awesome work, it's not much use to you. So here are my top 3 techniques to find new motion design clients. Motion Hatch, which you might know from their wonderful motion design podcast about the business side of the industry. It's a really great podcast. You should definitely listen. I'm even a guest on an episode in which it's very obvious that I had way too much caffeine beforehand. And well, they are releasing a new course. It's called Client Quest, and it is to guide you through the process of finding consistent motion design clients and projects that you can be passionate about. I was lucky enough to get a little sneak peek. So here are some really tactical tips that I've learned in my time as a freelancer and that I've also taken away from Client Quest as well. There's a link to Client Quest in the description. Number 1, use job boards, but not in the traditional way. One of the biggest hurdles I faced when starting freelancing was just knowing who to contact in the first place. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna sign up to a job board. In Australia, the popular ones are Seek, Career One, and The Loop. In fact, sign up to as many as you can handle, and then say that you are looking for a job as a graphic designer. Freelance, part-time, full-time, you're not picky, check them all. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but I want to freelance as an animator, not work full-time in a graphic design hovel. Hold your horses, we're getting to that. So then sign up for a weekly update where they are going to send you a list of all the new jobs in that category. And all job boards will have something like this, some sort of newsletter notification. And then every week you get delivered to your inbox without you doing any extra work, a list of companies in your area that are very likely to hire motion designers. If they are looking for a graphic designer, they are making graphics pretty consistently. And eventually they are going to need those graphics animated. Now, every week you're going to discover new companies, new design studios and advertising agencies that you have never heard of and that you would never find by Googling. And don't apply for these jobs, don't apply for them, but just add that company and their contact info to a spreadsheet. And soon you are going to have a huge list of potential clients that you can reach out to. And you should reach out to them consistently. And that is number 2. Tip number 2, be consistent. Every week, make time to reach out to a certain number of these clients. Let's say 10 for even numbers' sake. Don't send out a mass email to 500 companies at once. That is a great way to land in 500 spam folders. Write a personalized, polite, short email that says you're a freelancer, you're available to hire, and a link to your showreel. That's all. You don't need to ask them for work right now. You just need to let them know that you exist. And the reason you want to do this consistently is because you want consistent work coming in. If you get really busy on a ton of projects and don't bother sending out any emails for a couple of months, once that busy period's over, once that work's finished, you're not likely to have any more work lined up. And of course, life as a freelancer is a fluctuation of busy and dry periods, and it's important to take rest, but when you've got work on, it's probably the most important time to be seeking out more work so that you're not left without when it finishes. So I think you should really make reaching out to new clients a habit that you do consistently every week, whether you're busy or whether you're not busy, and then you'll start to get consistent replies, inquiries, and not have to deal with 500 emails in 1 week and then silence once your busy period is over. Number 3, create case studies. If we're going to be honest, sometimes clients don't have the best imagination. Having a case study, breaking down how a project was made can show the client not only the process of working with you, but also lets them imagine in their brain their brand being animated. Even if you go super basic, just show them some storyboards alongside the script and then some style frame variations and then the final piece. They can then see that there is a process, that the end product doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It is a piece tailored to the client's needs and that it will solve their problem. And that's really the service that you're selling. You're not selling a fancy animation with all the bells and whistles and all the plugins and easings. They don't care about that. You are selling a solution to their problem, which is what they need. You'd be surprised to know how many clients, especially those new to motion graphics and animation, will see some work and think, well, that animation's all well and good, but I don't need an animation about beer. I make cider. That's completely different. With a case study, they've got a much better chance of seeing the value you provide, which is taking their 10,000 word, 30-second script and turning that into a beautifully designed, succinct video that informs their buyers and sells their services. A case study also shows how much work goes into the motion design process, and they will better understand why you charge what you charge when you give them your fee. So if you're interested in learning everything there is to know about attracting the clients you want and leveling up your career, Client Quest is a 9-week course that starts on the 12th of October. Registration is open now and it closes on the 11th of October. So if you want to get in, make sure to enroll soon. There are links in the description and they are affiliate links. So if you do end up enrolling, I will get a small commission at no extra charge to you. Thank you for watching. I hope these tips help you get millions and millions of clients. See you next time. If you'd like to learn animation and motion design techniques, I've got a playlist of some of the best tutorials on this channel for you to take a look at. I'll see you in the next one.